July 25, 2016, Worcester, Massachusetts, St. Vincent Hospital, viewing room 2.0. I'm going to demonstrate what we can do on no money. Turning the lights on, one sec. And here's the... So, what we've done is now taken all the workstations and laid them against the wall. It opens up the middle of the space. We've been waiting for the hospital to help us, but they didn't have any funds, so we did this just with the material that we had. And this is the entire extent of the viewing room. And there's the door I came in. Some items about viewing room development. If you have the opportunity, don't put a rug in. This rug is as old as the hospital. If you have dust allergies, like some of us, put in your own HEPA filter. I'm going to briefly show you the spectrum of workstations. When you have a special other computer, you can list it to, you can have it to the right as a double monitor, but notice there are 2 keyboards and 2 mice. Because we had this system, we decided to make it integrated with the 6 monitor system, and that's over here. So what you can do is, I'll back up, you can make a 6 monitor system. We use bigger monitors, in fact, all on 1 keyboard and 1 mouse. This extra monitor number 4 and 5 services additional applications, but also gives you a 4 monitor pack system. These additional monitors are available from Korea. If you look on eBay, they're probably $300. So $300 for each, and maybe a cheap video card for $100 maximum, and this can be added to any computer quite easily. Moving on, if you have to do a sit-stand station, this is my partner who had the same surgery I had at 5S1. If you notice, this is a 4 monitor system in a sitting mode, but these 2 stations are standing stations, and in fact you can do sit-stand easily if you make it a fixed standing position and then just sit high. If you notice, the chair there is a sit-high situation. In fact, my colleague just sat down, so you can sit-stand for no expense at all by just raising the table up and using a draftsman's chair. Otherwise, the majority of the stations are sit stations, as you can see here. So some other generic issues globally. Sorry to make you dizzy. Ambient lighting is important, and one thing we do not have is effective ambient lighting. It's been shown that light behind the monitor eases strain. If you notice, for example, this monitor happens to be off, but there's no light behind it, and that's hard on the eyeballs. Now finally, our prototype 8 monitor system, which we presented at the Society of Informatics and Imaging in Medicine, is as follows. Now, realize those Korean monitors, as I showed you for a 6 monitor system, can be placed as 4 additional monitors for $300 each. That's not that much money. In addition, these are 2 Barco monitors in portrait position. These are 4 megapixel monitors. They're less expensive. They make a 6 megapixel and a 12 megapixel. If you buy the most inexpensive Barco monitors, you can save some money, and it will probably pay for these 2 additional monitors. You can also put in the additional cards quite easily, and they're not that expensive. You can get them retail for probably $100 each. So for 2 additional cards and 2 additional monitors, you can make an 8 monitor session, but this is a research protocol for the Radflow Space Multi-Institution Initiative. I'm going to do another phase of this showing some little tweaks. So this ends the viewing room tour 2.0. Again, in summary, using some ingenuity and existing material, it is possible to improve the viewing room situation.